Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and this is your Soulmate Soul Scopes. And to all of our lovely fans, I want to thank you all for tuning in and finding us this year. We deeply appreciate all the love, and to all the beautiful humans who are tuning in for the very first time. This is your Akashic Records. We're Akashic Records channels, and so we match that up with your horoscopes for Soulmate Soul Scopes, your soul books. So we're going to get started with your December 15th to the 31st reading, and this is going to be for Scorpio Decan 2, whose birth dates are from October the 2nd through the 11th. All right, Scorpio Decan 2s, let's get started with your soulmate love reading. All right, so some of you have had a rocky moment here in the love sector. Let's see, bring those down just a little bit. We're going to realign them. We're going to set those out there, though, get the energy going. So, man, love took a twisty turn a little bit, got kind of dicey for a few of you out there. We had some breakups happen for those who were in longer term relationships, and there was some upheaval in regards to how the relationship was going, and this was really heartbreaking, actually, for those that did go through that breakup, and for those who were single and dating, really weren't finding those deeper connections. And for those in the relationships, those long-term, more committed and more deeper relationships, man, you guys started going through it too a little bit. So let's take a look at the cards, because what happened was some events that kind of blew up out of your control. And so you acted kind of rashly there. And here's where you are right now in December. So you are dealing with the feelings of alone. You feel like you are always in this by yourself and that no one sees you. And you also want to know why the love just doesn't work. Why does it never work out? There you go. That's what you're saying. What is it about me that this is never working out? And so you are really deeply questioning here what's happening. You're confronting some of your deeper fears of why it isn't working out, because the breakup and the confrontation, the event that sparked this, was that your partner told you flat out you don't see them, you don't acknowledge them. They actually said you're a little bit of a bully, and also there is some codependency here. And so this is what's got you asking, why doesn't this work out? You are in the phase of confronting. It's hard for you to let go of the fear. This isn't about detaching and letting go of the relationship. This is actually about being able to let go of the fear. Once you confront it, then you need to release it. Okay? And you're taking your time at looking at this, and you know this about yourself already. This isn't a central theme, which is why you're asking, why doesn't anyone ever stay? Now you are looking at, what does this mean? And why does this keep happening? What is it about me that this keeps happening? And so when you find this answer, you are being asked to then release it and heal the story. Break free from the story that is keeping this cycle and this pattern of relationship traumas. Actually, they're saying that either you have experienced betrayal in the relationship, being cheated on, lied to, and you can't figure out, you would give these people anything and you love them deeply, but somehow this reserved, cool exterior and the need to try to control every aspect of your partnership has not served you. So we're going to look at these for a moment. We're going to set these to the side right here, because this is the story. This is where you currently are. This is the current energy, and this is what they're saying. Until you can move from understanding what the story is, what the deepest belief, and maybe it was you were cheated on and the relationship ended badly, or maybe there was some other form of betrayal. And this isn't just in the relationship. I'm hearing there's friendships. You feel like your family has let you down. You are looking at every other source to blame. So they're saying, we're going to pause right here, because you need to understand that where you are is where you're supposed to be, so that you can let this go, so that you can heal. Because until you deal with your why and taking ownership and responsibility for this part of your life's outcomes, there will be an inability to move this forward. And this is going to be your movement forward in 2021. And this is a cycle that you've been in for a really long time. They're saying actually almost 20 years for some of you. So some of you who are watching this are probably already in your mid 30s, early 40s. And for those of you who are falling between the 20s and the 35s, this has been a long pattern here. Relationships just aren't working out. And they're saying that you always say it's their fault. They didn't see how good you were, and they're going to miss you when you are gone. And this is falling on your responsibility now to find this here, because the healing card is here, and they want to break you free, but they can only do so, meaning your soul, your guides, those that are wanting you to move and accelerate forward. You've got to want this part of the path, because here's what stands to happen. You then become balanced. You see how it takes away the alone feeling? You become balanced in your energies and in better alignment. You begin to move energy yourself, upholding and drawing, attracting and supporting love in your life. And when you can do these two things, mastering the energy, moving energy forward in a forward momentum, then you have opportunities. You see how it goes from detached to opportunities? And then you have success and growth. Just like that. So this is version 1, and this is version 2. Version 2 cannot possibly move into full effect until you accept responsibility. And what that does is it cancels out the fears, the feeling alone, the mental conflict, the isolation, and you move from dormant, heavier, denser energies like stress, fatigue, traumas, into whole integration of self with self-love. Then you open up and expand into the opportunities, the alignments, the synchronicities that life has for you. So this isn't just about opening up to love here. This is about then stepping into the full authority of your potential and your power. Then you've got success and growth in all areas. Then you can choose and focus on a direction to send the energy. So that's where you are. Right now, between the 15th and at least easily the 17th, you still have the momentum of the solar eclipse energy to ride out on. You got one more lucky star day here. We all do, with the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction on December 21st. Use this information wisely. Sit down with yourself, see what you can let go and release. Just let it go and begin the healing process and say, I am healing. And then watch yourself let go. You want to be able to turn this around while the universe is supporting these changes in this moment. That's what these planetary aspects allow us to do, is to synchronize with their power and then inundation of energy. Let's go straight into your personal energies for the year and your 2021 love predictions. This is looking really good for you. Turn it around. All right, all my Scorpio decantus. This is your personal energy for the year, and this is made up of 3 parts. And how this works is kind of like your life path, the energy for your year, your soul growth cycle lessons, and this is going to be our soul deck. This is our soul lessons, what we're growing, and how this growth is going to help us become more of who we are, connecting with our soul and finding self-love. And so this is your skill, a talent, an ability that's going to help your soul step into yourself, a more purer, that better version of ourselves that we're looking to be, the skill and talent that you already have, or maybe something that you discovered about yourself in 2020. And this is the path. This is how you're going to accomplish that growth. This is the path you're going to take to grow. Let's see what the cards hold. All right, Scorpios, we're going straight into it. Those are hard words to have to hear. Let's explain. So, we just looked at the version of yourself that is the 1.0, right? So, we are putting that to death. Every old version of yourself that keeps recycling habits, patterns, behaviors, negative self-talk, self-sabotaging, limiting ways are going to be put to death. Your soul is ready to start a new beginning, a new cycle, right? We just saw the new cycle. It's right there for you, and it begins with healing. So rebirth is what's happening here, okay? Here we have totem animal fox. You have a high intellect. You have cunning vision. You are a problem solver, and you will get it done by any means necessary. So these are skills and talents that you have to allow yourself to let it go. Let the old parts of yourself that are no longer serving you, by being able to look at it with a very sharpened view, set your sights on that part, and then better understand how to formulate your emotional intelligence to acclimate to the changes that you want. And here is your soul path. Bingo! Surrender. This is all about it. Just saying yes. I know this no longer serves me, and I'm going to gladly release it now. It has served me in the past. It's protected me and kept me shielded, and I felt protected, but I'm ready to let others in to my heart space now. This is your sacral chakra. So there is a will, a drive, a type of determination. So you may need to do something creative to allow yourself the space to connect with the events and circumstances as you're growing in this cycle through letting go. You want the new beginnings to happen here, so you're going to have to surrender. So this could easily be, maybe you're a social media content writer, keeping a journal and being able to find a way, because remember, this is your talent, and the fox is cunning and gets it done and solves the problem. And as you're solving that problem, using that will and determination of the sacral chakra, will yourself and be determined not to hold on to the old parts of yourself. So that is your energy, for 2021, you are going to the sacred evolution of death and rebirth. We're going to the 2.0. Remember that 1 and 2? Which version? Choose the 2 every time. All right. All right, we're going to put that Reiki on it right now. So here we go. All my Scorpio Decantus. What's it going to be with the love? Let us see. All right, love predictions. Boom. Love it, love it, love it. Hey! We're going to stop right there. It's like we are not. Okay. Boom. All right. I love where this goes. I love how it goes there. Let's get started digging right in. We're going to scoop these up just for a second. Those all look good, didn't they? All right, we're going to get you there. All right, so at the beginning of the year, we're going to have some pretty big things. These things right here are going to sculpt that defining moment where we say deuces. We throwing deuces on it. Kick rocks. We want no more parts of this. So there's going to be some struggles and some conflicts because you're still going to try to force and control some things and put some things into place just the way you like it. And fear displays in a few different variations of energies. And one of them is controlling outcomes. And when we needed to show up the way we wanted to fit our ego, we start creating conflicts because the soul is saying and the universe is saying, it's time for you to grow. You now need a conflict to see this way of being no longer serves you. This is going to catch you off guard because surely you're going to feel like this should have worked out. And why does this still keep happening to me? You're going to get tired. And so I don't know if you've ever seen someone bash their head against the wall and then continue to do so until they then crack their skull. But this is you. You are banging your head against the wall and it's going to start hurting after a while. And then you're going to sit there kind of dizzy, conflicted, and in pain. And you're going to have some gauze and some bandages. And you're going to be sitting in this until you say, you know what? I'm so tired of this version of the outcome. This is called a milestone. This is when you decide to have the epiphany. I no longer want any parts of living like this anymore. I'm done. This is not working for me. So then you just say, as they said, let it go. Detach from it. You're literally going to say deuces. So this is going to be the first 90 days. April, they say, before you really can see this really nice and clear. This is going to be brought about by the retrograde of January. That first retrograde is going to bring about some honest to goodness shock and awe. Okay? So then when that energy clears up, you are going to be moving into this lovely phase. I love all of this beautiful energy right here. Ascended masters come in. You are going to be looking for a spiritual transformation. And yes, I did say spiritual. You are on a spiritual journey. You are ascending to the best and highest parts of yourself because you start falling in love with you. You start seeing that not only do you have the fullest potential and the fullest capability to set your life on fire, filled with passion, free of constriction, they're saying. You will no longer feel the need to control everything. You are going to know that everything is working out in your favor. This is all launched by this. This is an inward journey. This is a sojourn. You are going to a Mecca. You are going to meet the spiritual grace of the vastness of the universe. You are going to go in so deep that when you come out, see how this works? Let me show you this triangle. You are going to go on a deep journey inward. And it's going to open you up to the highest point available of yourself. This death and rebirth is going to happen super quickly. And by the summer, you are going to be looking like this. True love, loving relationship, just going to fall right out of the fucking sky. It's going to happen so fast that it's going to catch you off guard. So they are really wanting you to spend this deepened journey into self-exploration and this self-discovery. Because when you come up out of this journey, your whole life is going to turn. You're going to have, not only is this relationship, they're saying true love, but this person is going to help you continue your growth. They're going to be on an accelerated journey into their passions and purpose. And this connection is going to be so magnetic that you both almost reach ascension, Shangri-La, enlightenment together. This particular union here, I'm hearing this is like twin flame. This is like some deep dynamic type. This is beyond anything that I've ever seen. And I'm personally a twin flame, so I can tell you a little bit about it. This right here is exactly what you've been looking for all of your life. It's going to take you to crack your skull open to get it. I'm going to say that one more time. They're saying that you are going to have to hit the wall and crash and burn before you decide to let it go. But when you do, oh my God, this is heaven on earth right here. I'm also hearing family. So for those of you who have always been concerned about blended family, this person, he or she that is coming into your life, their energy is so radiantly high. It's almost as if an ascended master just, comes down in a different avatar to break bread and sup with you for the rest of your days. This is the highest relationship that I think I've ever seen. This is way up there. So this right here is worth the effort of letting go, of choosing surrender, stepping into that vulnerable place where you're not really sure of the outcomes, but you know that the version of life that you are living is no longer working, because here it is. It's this constant conflicts and stuck energy, or stepping in to true love. And again, they're offering you a choice. They're showing you the two different versions that you can have. And they're saying, yet again, the choice is yours. So now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to set the intention. And I want you to choose the choice today. And let's see your love outcome. Boom! Swear, that was marvelous. I'm over here in love for you with all the love that just radiated through. I'm just like, whoa. So I want all of you who watch all the way through to make sure you drop your zodiac comments. If you got questions on how to let it go, hit us up. I want to help you get there. This is amazing. So let's check it out. What the prediction is, 2021 outcomes. I'll put some Reiki on it. All right, here we go. Don't stop. Woo! Keep going into that transformation. Keep going into that death and rebirth. Keep going. Don't stop. You are almost there. Let's do it in 2021. Let's do it together. All right. This is amazing. Don't stop. This is awesome. You know what? Death and rebirth, they're the best things for all of us. When we step into that ascension light, man, there's nothing like it. And for you, Scorpio D can too. This is amazing. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. And don't let the conflicts or the dramas or even the traumas slow you down. Just let it all go. Just keep just shedding it, shedding it, shedding it. Light body activation is right around the corner for you. If this resonated with you, I want you to go ahead and drop the emoji here in the comments and feedback and let us know that you watched it all the way through. Also letting everyone else know that you watched it all the way through. And hey, if you watch it all the way through and the love works and the abundance works, drop both emojis. And hey, check out your love interest. See their soulmate soul scopes and see what they're going through, and understand a little bit more. Get that deeper connection and be able to communicate with them a little bit better and understand what's going on there. And it also helps us know, and also drop your zodiac in their comments so we can better see what the compatibilities are, because we're going to be doing some new improved readings in 2021. So we want you to check that out. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. If this resonates with you, please share, share, share. We want you to brag and boast about your predictions. Everyone should be bragging and boasting about their predictions. And then stay tuned. I'm Demi, and I'm signing out, and I will see you in the new year. Namaste.